Hello everybody, and welcome back for your weekly energy forecast and tarot and oracle reading. So let's get right into it. Let's see what this week holds for us. Okay, so let's start off with the tarot card for today and tomorrow, being Monday and Tuesday. Let's pick an oracle just for further validation. That one pops out. Let's see, what do we have? We have Justice. Okay, now if you look at this card, there's a lady standing there. She's got the scales and they are balanced. She's got the sun at her feet, and the sun is all about strength and power and positivity. So what I'm hearing here is what's going to rule for today and tomorrow is the power of positivity, that power of being optimistic, for giving gratitude for what is giving energy to things at the moment, that power of positivity, that power of choosing to see the good and to focus our energy on what's working is what's going to tip the scales into that balance. Because let's be real, life has been very unbalanced recently. Hello. Okay, but now we have this energy of positivity and warmth that has the ability to restore the balance in our own personal world and in the external world around us. So this is really all about being fair, being patient, being compassionate, choosing the positive, no matter how dark and dire things may seem. We'll have the ability to put our lives back into balance, and in turn the world around us, because we're all connected, right? Whatever goes on with us goes on with the all. That's how powerful we are. Right, now what oracle do we have to back that up? Breathe. Okay, I just love the artwork on this card. This is like a fairy godmother, and she's sitting there chilling. Now the job of a fairy godmother is quite an important one. She's a very busy lady, right? But every now and again she takes a moment to breathe. So with everything that's going on in our lives at the moment, doesn't matter what it is, let us not forget to pause for a while, to take a deep breath, and to allow ourselves to integrate into the new beings that we are busy becoming. Because let's be real, the running theme over the last couple of months has all been about plumbing our inner depths, shedding ancestral patterns, and all that stuff I've been talking about, right? We've been working through all of that. We've been through a lot. So let us just remember to breathe as we try and bring this beautiful balance into our lives and in the world around us, right? Very nice. Okay, now let's see, what do we have for Wednesday and Thursday that's going to be relevant for all of us. Wednesday and Thursday. That one's hiding. Okay, that one. And let's back that up with an oracle. That one pops out. Okay, so Wednesday and Thursday we have the Four of Cups. Now if you look at this card, that man is sitting there and he's focusing on that cup that's in front of him, but he's not paying too much attention to these three that are behind him. So whenever I see this card, it feels like meh, like disinterest, boredom, focusing on what's going wrong, not focusing on what's going right, not seeing the blessing in current situations, right? So here we start off the week with being positive, bringing the balance into our lives and remembering to breathe, right? As the week evolves, we might be feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit like life is a little bit slow, things are not really happening the way we would want them to, I'll be feeling a bit bored, okay? But Spirit is saying this is akin to being in a holding space of sorts, right? I know we've got Mars retrograde at the moment, and the effects of Mars retrograde is it makes life feel like it's going very slowly, right? But Spirit is also saying at the same time that as much as we might be feeling bored, like we're not really getting anywhere fast enough, this is like a roller coaster. If you can imagine you strapped into your roller coaster seat and you're going up slowly, slowly, slowly. Eventually you're going to go over the edge and then it's all downhill from there, right? We know this. Thank you, Hadida. Um, Gotta love nature. Anyway, so this is the kitten to going up, 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 and you feel like nothing's happening, and suddenly there's takeoff, right? Count your blessings. If you're having quiet at the moment, if you're allowed to have some moments to breathe and to pause, count your blessings, right? Because there is going to be lift off soon enough. Life is going to start to move forward again. They're saying latter part of the week we'll start to see some nice movement, but for the moment we're being asked to be a bit still, to focus on what's working well in our lives, to count our blessings, to not focus only on the things that have been going pear-shaped. And life is a bit meh at the moment for a reason. Find the blessing. Okay, now we have time to go. Isn't that interesting? We had that holding space, that meh, that boredom, that apathy, that discontent, because it's time to go. It's time. If you look at this card, this lady is walking. Interesting that Spirit gave me that roller coaster analogy, because this lady is going up over like a bridge and she's moving on to something better. So we are in the process of moving on to something better. Every single human alive, breathing at this point in time is busy moving, transforming into something better for us in every imaginable way. But this process, that's uphill, that roller coaster going up, can feel tiresome and arduous and like just meh. But when you get to that door and you get towards the other side of that door as a nice new beginnings, they're talking about end of this month going into next month. There's going to be some lovely new beginnings, and they're saying answered prayers that are going to come out of the blue. So just when you feel like there's certain things that you just feel like giving up on, right? They're saying, if these are things that are very dear and very close to your heart, don't be in a rush to give up on them too quickly, because just when you feel like giving up, that's when things fall into place. This is how the universe works, isn't it? Okay? It's when we surrender control that we get what we want. That's how the universe rolls. Okay? But here also the meaning to this card is it's time to let go of what's not working for us, right? Repetitive behaviors, they're talking about repetitive behaviors, the same way we do things over and over. We can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result, right? We've got to try things a little bit differently. So it's time to go. It's time to release and let go of those thought patterns, behaviors that are just not working. Surrender, find the blessings, and soon enough there's going to be lift off. You're going to get what you want, right? So, yeah, patience, people, patience. Note to self too. Okay. Now let's see, what do we have for Friday and the weekend? Let's see. That one. Let's back that up with an oracle for clarity. That one sticks out. Okay. Here we have, interesting, the Five of Cups. Now the Five of Cups talks about loss, disappointment, crying over spilt milk, really ruminating on what's going wrong. So very interesting that we have, and they run consecutively here, right? So here we have Wednesday and Thursday, the Four of Cups, feeling meh, feeling like, we're battling to see the blessings in our situation. If we don't see the blessings in our situation, then Friday and the weekend we can expect to start to feel a bit worse. And I'm hearing loudly with this one, be careful of going into victim mode, right? Just because certain things are not going according to plan, right, doesn't mean it's never going to happen, right? Or it's not happening because something better is waiting for you, right? So in other words, let's say right now you're really, really, really hoping for a Toyota. You want this Toyota more than anything in the world, and it's just not coming, okay? It's not coming because something better is waiting, right? Don't be, okay, they're saying here very loudly, be careful of accidentally limiting yourself. Don't have your heart set specifically on a Toyota when the universe is trying to bring you a Merc, right? Keep your options open. Know the way you want to feel and let the universe figure out the how, right, of what's going to come to you, and also let the universe figure out timing, okay? So be very careful of getting caught in victim, where nothing's working out for me. I'm so hard done by. That narrative. We've got to work on that narrative. So that narrative is going to be highlighted to us even more louder this week, so that we can choose to keep that narrative and therefore further prove to ourselves that it's not working, or we can shift that narrative to one of, well, let me raise my standards, or let me change what I'm really wanting. Maybe I'm focusing on too little. Maybe I'm asking for too little. Maybe I need to set my sights higher. Maybe I need to expect more, right? So, yeah, this is not an easy card, right? It's not easy, but Spirit is saying, remember, the choice is ours, and that choice follows on from last week. Remember last week we had to make choices as to whether we're on the light and we're choosing love, or we're going to choose the lack thereof, which is fear, right? They're saying that choice is still very prevalent this week. Okay, so now the oracle card we got is building blocks for Friday and the weekend. Now, building blocks is all about building foundations, right? So here we could be seeing moments, like I said just now, of, okay, this is not working for me. I need to maybe do things differently. I need to expect something else maybe, and it's time to start to rebuild, right? Because they're saying when we rebuild now, whatever we're rebuilding is going to be bigger and better and stronger than what it was before, right? Now I'm asking Spirit for a bit more clarity. Is there something we're missing that we haven't really seen with those cards there? Okay, what they're saying is this week we just need to be really wary of our inner narrative, our inner dialogue, right? Because we're all going through so much enormous change at the moment, we must not lose sight of the vision, right? As in, what is it that we want to experience? And let's not try to focus on an object, right? Let's focus on feeling. This is one of the major keys to manifestation, right? We don't receive an object, we receive the feeling that an object or situation will bring. So let's use career as an example. So if you're wanting, let's say, growth in your career, you want to use more of your talent, you want to earn well, etc. Let's just say you want something more. Don't fixate on a particular title, right? Or a particular business. Focus on the way you want to feel. For example, you can put out something like, I am now deciding and choosing to experience a better opportunity in my career where I'll be able to use all of my talents, I'll be really happy, and I'll earn well. I am open to how that manifests, but that's the feeling I'm after. So this week we're being asked to be very clear on what feeling we want. Focus on that feeling, right? And then the universe will figure out the how and the what, and even the when. We just need to be quite relaxed about how it all unfolds. So just because things are not maybe going to the plan that you originally had in mind does not mean that you're not going to get that feeling that you're after. Spirit is saying very loudly, just don't give up. Be persistent on what it is that you want to feel, the way you want your life to be, the goal, the objective, but be very open to the how. The how is not our problem. You know, the universal mind, God, creator, that universal conscious mind is so much more. Yes, we're a part of that conscious mind, absolutely, right? But we're only one person compared to this huge conscious mind, conscious creator that has much better ideas than we do. So yeah, this week is going to be quite an interesting one. Hold on to your hats, but don't lose your center, right? Remember to keep your life in balance. Choose to feed what you love and starve what you don't. That negative thinking, the negative, the victim mind, the poor me, the all it's going to shit, starve that thinking. Take your energy and put it into what it is that you want, so that they can be more available to you, so it can manifest for you better. Spirit is saying this week is going to go one of two ways, and the way that it goes is really down to us. It comes down to our expectations. Let us see the glass half full and not half empty. So I hope that helps you to navigate your week ahead. If you like these videos and you want to subscribe, please press the little button, goody, doofy daffy, that's at the bottom there. And then you'll get notified when I do my videos. And sending you so much love, and have an amazing week ahead, and let me know how you go. Take care and keep well. Bye.